Which of the following includes 3 of the social work profession's 6 core values? A. Commitment, dependability, and counseling. B. Patience, wisdom, and compassion. C. Competence, social justice, and service. D. Consciousness, commitment, and integrity. C. Competence, social justice, and service. The NASW Code of Ethics established the following 6 core values as vital for ethical social work practice: service, social justice, dignity and worth of the person, importance of human relationships, integrity, competence. The NASW Code of Ethics does not identify commitment, dependability, counseling, patience, wisdom, compassion, consciousness, or integrity as core values for social workers, despite the fact that these concepts are crucial for social workers. In an outpatient mental health clinic, a social worker is getting ready to eat lunch. While putting on her outerwear, the social worker spots a family from the Middle East in the waiting room. Another member of staff enters the waiting area and exclaims, "Oh my God, what's that odor?" before spraying air freshener near the family. What ethical principle is the employee not following? A. Importance of human relationships. B. Integrity. C. Dignity and worth of a person. D. Competence. C. Dignity and worth of a person. Social workers treat each person in a caring and respectful fashion, mindful of individual differences and cultural and ethnic diversity. Social workers promote clients' socially responsible self-determination. Social workers seek to enhance clients' capacity and opportunity to change and to address their own needs. Social workers are cognizant of their dual responsibility to clients and to the broader society. They seek to resolve conflicts between clients' interests and the broader society's interests in a socially responsible manner consistent with the values, ethical principles, and ethical standards of the profession. On a macro, meso, or a micro level, a social worker ensuring that homeless clients have access to food stamps and shelter, helping disabled clients access adequate health care, and ensuring the elderly are protected from financial abuse and theft are all examples of A. Dignity and worth of a person. B. Social justice. C. Service. D. Importance of human relationships. B. Social justice. Social workers oppose injustice and push for social change, especially with and on behalf of the vulnerable and oppressed. Social justice is a type of justice rooted in the idea that all people should have equal rights, opportunity, and treatment. Definition of social injustice is when actions are taken that infringe upon a group's rights, marginalize their opportunities, or treat them unfairly. What does the S stand for in SOAP treatment planning? A. Standard. B. Subjective. C. Signs. D. Self. B. Subjective. The S stands for the word subjective in the SOAP model of treatment planning, which refers to the client's assessment of their health and development. This kind of treatment planning excludes the other components. Mr. Bell is working at a men's shelter for the homeless. In order to help clients locate public housing, Mr. Bell collaborates with them as part of his role and function. He keeps a watch on a number of housing units so he can inform his clients when a vacancy becomes available and to assist them with completing the housing application. He also contacts the property managers and puts in a good word for the client. What is Mr. Bell practicing? A. Advocating. B. Case managing. C. Referring. D. Brokering. C. Referring. Mr. Bell refers clients to residential properties that he is aware are suited for individuals who have limited resources. In order to offer his clients an edge, he additionally goes above and beyond by helping them with the application form, and then by communicating with the property manager. Advocating is the act of a social worker making a public recommendation. Brokering is the practice of a social worker negotiating on behalf of a client. Coordination of services that includes planning, facilitating, and advocating is called case management. Why is it necessary for social workers to convey interventions for various age groups using various techniques and/or languages? A. Developing techniques together makes the family feel more invested in their kids. B. Age-appropriate intervention techniques are necessary so that clients are able to comprehend them and feel at ease. C. Children who are given the opportunity to create their own goals feel more in charge of their therapy, which may increase their likelihood of engagement. D. Anybody can understand all approaches, thus it doesn't matter which ones are employed for different age groups. B. Age-appropriate intervention techniques are necessary so that clients are able to comprehend them and feel at ease. Using an adult method on a child or using language they don't understand, for instance, would be pointless. If the child does not understand the question, he or she can feel embarrassed and refuse to engage. On the other side, using language that is overly simple while speaking with adult clients might come across as condescending. The remaining options for answers are all incorrect. Some tactics might not be appropriate for everyone depending on their cognitive and developmental levels. Although it may be advantageous to let families come up with their own plans and let kids establish their own goals, these are not effective methods to communicate the intervention to everyone. Which of the following drugs has the greatest risk of mortality during detoxification or withdrawal if no close medical monitoring is provided? A. Alcohol. B. Methamphetamine. C. Cocaine. D. Heroin. A. Alcohol. Alcohol has by far the largest number of fatalities associated to detoxification among the substances listed. Withdrawal may result in potentially fatal consequences. Alcohol is the substance indicated here that is most likely to cause life-threatening withdrawal-related problems, even though withdrawal from a variety of drugs may be accompanied by intense physical and psychological suffering or agony. Jordan, a 17-year-old boy, comes out to his parents about being gay during a family therapy session with a social worker. Jordan's mother says, "I just can't believe it," after Jordan informs his parents he's gay. And his father replies, "Don't you know what this will do to your grandmother?" What should the social worker do first? A. Inquire as to why the parents feel the need to say such things. B. Empower Jordan's parents to find the bright side of his situation and to highlight his excellent characteristics. C. Offer to meet with the parents separately. D. Allow everyone to speak their minds, and encourage Jordan to communicate his emotional responses to his parents' remarks. D. Allow everyone to speak their minds, and encourage Jordan to communicate his emotional responses to his parents' remarks. It's vital to remember, even if it's tough at times, that attitudes toward LGBTQ problems range from utter acceptance to total denial and rejection. Though our sympathies are naturally drawn to those on a difficult path of self-discovery, it is important to realize that the clinical world is quite complex. We will frequently serve family systems with attitudes with which we disagree, and it is our ethical responsibility to give those clients as much attention as those with whom we sympathize. Because this is a family session, the entire system must participate. The social worker may make the parents defensive by asking why they feel the need to say certain things, perhaps jeopardizing therapeutic rapport. If the social worker simply encourages the parents to feel a certain way, the situation has shifted from therapy to advocacy, depriving the parents of their crucial role in the process, and maybe preventing them from reaching their own conclusions. The social worker could arrange for separate meetings with the parents in the future, but the most essential thing is to allow everyone to speak honestly in a safe, shared place so that the therapeutic process can begin. In terms of skill development and career growth, which of the following types of social work supervision is considered to be the most beneficial? A. Facilitated group supervision. B. Peer group supervision. C. Case consultation. D. Individual supervision. D. Individual supervision. Due to the supervisor's complete one-on-one focus on the supervisee, individual supervision is considered to offer the greatest potential for skill development and professional development among the various types of social work supervision. The other described forms of supervision are less effective in this regard due to the shared nature of the supervision. Although it is a part of supervision, case consulting is not a form of supervision in and of itself. Which of the following activities of daily living, ADL's categories, is the least likely to be evaluated in order to determine the right level of care for a person with a chronic disabling condition? A. Mobility, which entails the capacity to move around easily while conducting tasks. B. Capability to feed oneself. C. Basic household chores, such as grocery shopping, cooking, cleaning, and housekeeping. D. Dress grooming. C. Basic household chores, such as grocery shopping, cooking, cleaning, and housekeeping. Activities of daily living, ADLS, are self-care tasks that are used to evaluate functional capacity or impairment in very fundamental survival functions, such as bathing, hygiene, dressing, undressing, feeding oneself, using the toilet, getting in and out of bed or a chair, moving around the home, and continence, bowel bladder functions. Instrumental ADLS are 6 categories of tasks: light chores, food preparation, medication administration, grocery or clothing shopping, telephone use, and financial management that relate to the amount of assistance needed to live independently in the community. This topic is related to, but distinct from, independent living.